Before Apollo claimed Delphi, a great serpent held it. Clarity does not arrive where there is no darkness to pass through. Welcome to the Prytan Podcast, a daily practice in living well and flourishing, guided by archetypal psychology and eternal virtues through the lens of the ancient Greek world. Each episode, we listen to a myth or other story and discuss what it means for you, the listener. Today, we're exploring Apollo, the archetype of the rational man, and the virtue of Andreia, courage. The myth. The site that would become Delphi was not always a place of light and oracle. Before Apollo, a great serpent held the ground there. Some myths say this was a male serpent called the Python. Others say it was a female serpent named the Delphine. Either way, the Homeric hymn to Pythian Apollo describes it as a creature that had caused tremendous harm, a violent presence at what the Greeks considered the center of the world. Apollo finds it there. He comes with his silver bow, and he does not negotiate. He shoots it with his arrows, and it writhes and falls. As it dies, its body rots into the earth, and the place is renamed Pytho. Now, note that Delphi was not a random location. The Greeks placed the Omephilos stone there, the navel of the world, the point where the earth's power was most concentrated. The serpent was not guarding a faraway territory. It was guarding the deep center of things. And Apollo walks in, with his bow and his light, and takes it. The oracle he establishes there is what Delphi becomes after the serpent is gone. One interpretation is that the place of unconscious, instinctual force becomes the place of rational self-knowledge. It's this transformation that is the heart of this myth. The archetype and virtue. Jean Shinoda Bolin reads Apollo's slaying of the serpent as the defining mythological act of the Apollonic archetype, dominion over unconscious forces through rational insight. The rational man archetype, in Bolin's framework, is the person whose primary mode is clarity. They organize experience. They name things. They move through complexity by breaking it into what can be seen, defined, and understood. Where there is confusion, they bring structure. Where there is formlessness, they bring form. This is a genuine and powerful gift. The world runs on people who can do this, who can enter chaotic situations and find the underlying order, who can hold complexity without being undone by it. The serpent, in this reading, represents everything that resists that organizing work. The unconscious, the instinctual, the dark and formless forces that lie beneath the rational surface of a life. To face those forces, rather than avoid them, is what this archetype is asked to do at its best. The virtue embedded in this act is Andreia, courage. Aristotle describes it in the Nicomachean Ethics as the mean between cowardice and recklessness, the willingness to face genuine danger with the right degree of fear and the right degree of confidence. True courage is not the absence of fear. It is the capacity to act rightly in the presence of what is genuinely formidable. What is formidable about the serpent is precisely that it is not rational. The beast, much like our unconscious, does not respond to argument. It does not organize itself for your convenience. To face it requires Andreia because it requires entering territory where the tools of the rational mind are not automatically sufficient. Apollo does not avoid this. He goes to the center of the world and he faces what is there. That is the courage the rational man archetype is asked to carry. Not just clarity in safe territory, but clarity in the places that most resist it. And now, today's healing words. Feel free to repeat after me, or simply listen and absorb the words. I call on the Apollo within me. The part of me that can face what is dark and unresolved. The part of me that brings clarity into what resists clarity. That moves toward the center of things rather than circling the edges. I call on my own courage, my own willingness to enter the territory where the serpent lives. Not out of recklessness, but out of the confidence that I have what it takes to face what is difficult. Today, I do not avoid the center. I go there with my bow. As we close out this episode, consider doing this project for today. Identify one area of your life where something unresolved is holding ground, something you have been circling rather than facing directly. Write it down clearly, as if you were naming it for the first time. That is the first act of mastery, to see the serpent clearly, to give it its name. That's it for today's episode. Tomorrow, on the Prytan Podcast, Apollo establishes the oracle at Delphi, the archetype of the rational man, clarity and order, and the virtue of Sophia, wisdom through deep knowing. If you'd like to join our community and support what we do, you can subscribe to us on your platform of choice and follow us on social media. Links are on our website at prytanpodcast.com. That's Prytan podcast.com. In the meantime, live well and flourish.